Hello, this is Woodgeist again. Happy Movember. As you can see, trying to grow a little bit of facial hair. It's not coming too well. But anyways, this is another part of my knife project and not about mustaches. I made a lot of progress. Just show you here. This is what I have so far. It's all glued up and roughly shaped. A couple of things to show you. This is what it looks like with the curly birch shim, the leather and red vulcanized fiber, the rosewood. At the end here you can see I've done a thong tube, I think they call it. That's just going to be where I can attach a lanyard. It's glued in. It's excuse me. Is a lot wider than it needs to be. A lot of dust working with wood and bench sanders and stuff. Just a little point. The stabilized curly birch is stabilized with acrylic. So it's probably in your best interests if you work with it to wear a mask, because it can create sharp little fibers, and those getting into your lungs can cause serious problem over time. You can see there's also another little wedge of rosewood there. The reason that's there is because when I glued up this layer, I did this piece of rosewood and this spacer section all at once. When I glued that up, the stabilized curly birch shim at the top wasn't set, and it pushed it. Because these are angled wedges, it pushes in one direction unevenly, and you wind up with offset shim. So what I've done is there was a little gap, and I filled that gap with a filed and sanded piece of rosewood, which is going to be filed down. This will hopefully all be filed to the point where it's nearly level. And I'm going to do a little bit of a shoulder slant coming this way. The thong tube is copper. It's I like the color of copper, so I chose copper over brass or stainless or nickel silver. This hole I drilled with 1/4-inch Forstner bit. They make a nice clean hole. This, even being 1/4-inch copper tubing, had a little extra space around the Forstner bit. That's just a matter of having a lower quality tool as opposed to a higher quality tool. Here you can see the remainder of the tang. When I drilled for the Forstner bit, I sort of compensated for where the tang would be. And you can sort of see, kind of looking straight down it. Well, maybe you can't. But it will be right alongside the tang in there. I'm getting very excited because it's starting to look like a knife. It's not quite there yet, but I'll keep you informed and keep the videos coming.